What's good, fam? Welcome to Subs Over Dubs Podcast Anime Review, episode 36. My name is Reese, joined by AD and Jimmy, and we're gonna break down the season finale of Bleach. We're gonna kind of recap Jobless since Jimmy wasn't here. Got some questions for him, and then talk about where we're at with JJK so far. So, let's start off with JJK. I'm gonna let you start the floor, Jimmy, because it's been a while. Or have you?
Yeah.
Okay. How have you felt? Like, let's say the last two episodes. Where you at with everything?
It's just crazy how, because this whole time you were saying Ghetto was dead. You thought he was dead from when
the movie
Yuta killed him. I just want to know what your perspective on not your perspective, your opinion on seeing him alive for the first again. Cause he seen him alive when he was talking to Mahito in that park. That's when they finally showed him.
Did you actually watch the episode?
Yes, I did.
Is bro really alive?
I'm talking about when from before he even knew that. Before he knew that, cause they didn't show that till like a little bit later on. I was surprised that he was like from not seeing that he had that cursed brain in his head. I was like, damn, I could have he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
But then they showed that he got that cursed brain in his head. I'm like, oh, that's how he gets still here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so I mean, he was dead.
Okay.
But he's saying like first reactions because you didn't know he was dead until you found out he was dead. So he was like,
well, technically I did know he was dead, but then he just happened to come back alive.
I'm talking about. See, you always kind of mess up stuff, man.
That was your question. You said, how do you feel about him not being dead? I was like, he was dead though.
Okay, but seeing him come back before you know he had the cursed brain.
First of all, didn't he tell you to give your opinion? How you gonna use your opinion to ask me something?
Okay, I can't ask you a question.
That's actually crazy. I might as well start off the flow then. Like,
no,
that was the
I'm
case,
not.
Right?
No, I'm just saying because this whole time before you see the cursed brain,
the cursed brain?
Yeah, the cursed brain in his head. Everybody think he was dead. Besides people that read the manga and all that stuff. And then later on, they show him that he has that brain in his head. That's how his body's still alive.
So basically, just answer the question of when you seen him the first time, before you knew he was actually possessed, what did you think?
What did I think?
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about what I thought. It was like that. We thought Mahito brought him back to life.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch the ball. My bad.
Any more questions?
No.
I just asked the question.
So how'd you feel about seeing Gojo turn up? Like use his infinite void, or not? He didn't even use his infinite void yet, but when he pushed Hanabi into the wall, just using his his curse energy.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was kind of crazy. I knew he was gonna do it, but I don't think they knew he was gonna the volcano hit. What?
Oh, you knew he was gonna use his powers, or you knew he was just gonna crush that man through the wall with his infinity?
I said that was crazy. I saying it's crazy that he did that.
Oh, you said I know he's gonna do it. I was like, how you gonna know that?
Like I know he was gonna use his power, but I didn't know he was gonna just go straight up just annihilate him like that.
What disintegrated that man to a wall?
Even that little volcano head dude, he was just shocked. He was like,
I ain't fucking around, man. Hey, he said we were.
Because they thought just because all them people was around, he wasn't gonna use his powers the way that he did. They didn't know he was gonna use his domain.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called Infinite Void.
Yeah, infinite. But yeah, they didn't think he was gonna use that.
They was hoping.
No, they wasn't hoping that he used it.
No, not them, not the small ones, but
they just hoping
Geto and Mahito knew.
But they didn't think he was gonna use because it affected the
regular people,
civilians that was there. But I know they was hoping he used it so they can what drain his power a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta do.
Hey man, my boy turned up, and I was told AD this last week too. I was like, when watching that episode, we're talking about where he crushed Hanabi into the wall. I was like, hopefully he'll be the type to sacrifice a few to save the many. Meaning hey, look, some of y'all are probably gonna die. I cannot save everyone.
I think that he came to that realization when he had to use his infinite domain.
But I was hoping, watching the episode, man, I seen the kind of the play they were using them as body body bags or body shields or whatever. It's like hopefully he turns that page and it's like he just like, hey man, some of y'all just gotta go. And I was happy to see that. So he's like, for me personally, probably number 2 behind Itachi. Like one of my like favorite characters because he's just willing to do what needs to be done.
He
by
didn't
any
want
means.
to do it, but
as I'm saying though, like
he was forced to do
you
it.
might not want to do it, but the fact that he was willing to sacrifice him, it's I guess you can say I think he's more grounded, but it's more realistic. You know what I'm saying? That if he's someone who's trying to protect the powerless. Unfortunately, in this situation, to protect the majority, you're gonna sacrifice the minority that's around him, and he was willing to do that. Because you have some people like, you know, for instance, Tanjiro, he's gonna like just try to save everybody, and that's just not realistic.
That's true.
Oh yeah, another thing that we missed last week, when we was talking about that we didn't know who that dude was,
Which one?
the one with the blood.
Yeah.
He's from the first season at the end where Itadori was fighting him. He's the brother of them.
Okay. Is that? I remember just a little bit of. Is that when he was? The only thing I can remember he was running through the forest with was it Nanahoshi? I forgot her name. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so did him.
It's not Nanahoshi from Job. Some trip. Anyways, I remember that.
Carrying her and running away.
That's his brother. Okay.
That's why he wanna kill her.
Oh yeah, because he said I'm getting revenge.
He wasn't there, but his brothers were.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
I was like, who the fuck is this man? Like, I don't know who he is. Like, why he just come out of nowhere just wants some smoke? But now I see why.
She wanted revenge to her.
Yeah.
But we find out in this episode, you know, they got what they ultimately wanted, and it's kind of funny because you see Volcano Head and all them.
I know they came back to life. I was like,
No, I don't think he ever killed. The Gojo didn't kill him.
He damaged him, but he ain't.
Yeah,
that's why I asked you. I thought he did, but he didn't.
I thought that was one of the heads that he was holding was from Volcano Head. I thought that's what he was holding in his hand, but I guess
No, those were just heads of
Yeah.
some of the people, some of the cursed demons that was in the subway that he killed. Like that's when he ran 0.2 seconds, whatever, how fast he did that shit fast as hell. But anyways, he ran and killed as many of the cursed affected people. Huh?
12,000. Wait, 1,200.
I don't know. He did a lot and a little.
1,000.
And but anyways, during that time, Volcano Heads was like, man, this has been more than we were just supposed to like keep him busy for 3 minutes. It's been like 30 minutes. Like, what's going on? We're dying now. We're getting sacrificed. But anywho, it was I don't know. These last 2 episodes have been really dope. We find out the plan goes into success because he hits him with the prison. Was it prison realm? Is that what he called it?
Yeah, prison realm.
And basically traps him inside of a box. But even then, that was not enough. But then we also see Mechamaru kind of.
I was about to say we found out he actually is dead.
He's dead. I mean, we kind of seen it how it was gonna happen because it was off screen and they didn't really show it, but it didn't feel like there was no return.
Left little plan B around this case.
Yeah, I like the fact my boy got a voicemail set up.
It's just crazy how he kind of knew that Gojo was gonna get sealed though. Cause they didn't.
Well, they discussed the plan with him.
Oh, they did.
That's the part of the like he knew what they were gonna do. So like he traded information for them to infiltrate and for Mahito to fix his body. But they're like, I'm gonna do this. This is part of my contract with you. But I still am gonna kill you afterwards. That's why they had that big fight right and after. But he knew about their plans.
Okay.
And that's why he was able to set up those contingencies. But you know, hopefully, I feel like maybe towards the end of the season, he has another like little, you know, messenger
for the
thing.
girl.
Yeah, to kind of let him know. But
cause I don't know.
It's good by now. Even if he get killed by now.
Put that one on Itadori, or like.
It fell from the ceiling.
Oh, it did. Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, because he like
that boy Itadori tried to throw that off and slam it. Bro, I'm on your side. Me. He's like, oh.
He didn't know what it was. He thought it was a bug.
He said, something's tucking in my ear. Threw that bitch down. But yeah, the build up is dope. We see obviously Gojo get trapped. Even when he's trapped though, he's like pushing the limits and making things hard. But he has expectations that everyone around him take care of it, huh?
So bro, really just chilling in there.
You seen him? He was just like posted. I mean, that's just his character.
Yeah, like they weren't expecting that thing to like have like a little power surge come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of threw them off. Probably because
landed into the ground.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take him a while to do it because how strong he is.
It didn't even slam into the ground. It just whatever he did caused it to become heavy and unmovable. Yeah, and then he just dropped it. She's like, this guy's unbelievable, man. We done exhausted this man, trapped him, and we still got us wait. He got us on a timer. But we're seeing all the groups funnel in and make their way towards Gojo. We'll see, man. It's supposed to be a lot of good fights. I think, like I said, these last 2 episodes have kind of got me ready to see how they're gonna close out. Because what they basically got 12 episodes, if I'm not mistaken, to end the season off. So it should be
more episodes.
Yeah, because this is a 2 core, so it'll be fall and winter for JJK.
I want to see May go to work.
You said maybe
The one with the hair in front.
Hey, the way she was ready.
I kind of like.
Yeah,
I feel like
2 of them pulling over.
her character design. Like, the only thing I don't like about her, I wish they just made her hair in front a little bit shorter. Like, they OD'd. That shit's like ridiculous. Like, have it maybe hanging right, like stop right here or something. I don't know, but I like her character. Otherwise, she's pretty dope. We'll see how strong she actually is.
Sidekick of hers annoying though.
Her brother.
Oh, that's her brother.
I think they call it.
Somebody he annoying as hell though.
A little cheerleader.
Who do you want me to go with? Who do you want me to go with? You can go with me. Yes, that's what I was gonna do anyway. So I was like, goddamn. And then Itadori's funny. He just
Bro standing in the middle outside just yelling.
Just screaming and stuff. It's like, man, come here. And what do you say? He said something like, I'm here. Not me, my bad. I'm right here. Or I forgot what he said. Basically, he's like, right. He kept screaming that shit. He was like, dumbass. And then everyone got the message basically that hey, Gojo's been sealed and it's on us.
Oh yeah, that changes a whole lot. Yeah, cause I don't know, like then that one dude that he left in charge, he just got like a sense of authority out of nowhere. Talking about we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Now come on.
Oh, you mean the yeah? Cause I was like, I guess he's I guess he's like a senior over them, even though obviously he's not as strong. We can kind of
he's strong. They stronger than you, so why you think you got some sense of authority?
Hey, they got a lot of respect out there in Japan.
Hey man, it's a hierarchy, man. You gotta work your way up, man.
What's that?
I don't even think they're first grade yet. They're like experience wise first grade, but I don't think they've been given the title first grade. And then we don't even know where you just supposed to be on his way back, but I can't wait for him to show up whenever he does. Cause
my boy right there.
I'm ready to see stuff pop off. To be honest, like things have popped off, but like I want to see some real fights. Now I can't even say that because Gojo just fought, but like I don't know. I want to see some real fights with some of the other characters.
He wasn't really fighting nobody that can somewhat be on par with him.
Yeah, he was just more so fighting under like constrictions.
You said whatever.
I said it seemed like they finna go crazy right now. Anyway, they all trying to go kill Itadori.
Well, not all of them. One wants to capture him.
Yeah, the volcano here, he want to capture because he want to bring Sukuna back. But they're like Sukuna gonna like probably kill us when we bring him back.
Yeah, I don't know why he assuming that he's gonna be on his side or something.
It's just more so because he'd
already learned his lesson.
Because he said basically that even though he might die, the cursed people they'll have a life. Versus now like cursed. If you're cursed, whatever, you're like not accepted in society. So it gives them the opportunity to be like part of society if when it's brought back. But well, neither here nor there.
He already learned that lesson. Not to step into that domain. I'll say what I told you last time.
Oh man.
But JJK, another stellar episode, and just keeps getting better. I'm just ready for see some of these other characters we know and love to get into these hands.
Yeah, I think while Gojo's in there, he's going to like somewhat train himself. Or like, I don't know, something
like on hyperbolic.
Huh?
Like on some time chamber stuff since he got space. Working on his move.
He said, I think he said too when he was in the cube, time doesn't move in there.
I think he said something about physical body.
I thought he said time, but I don't know.
He said something physical, but
I feel like he's gonna be training and stuff up in there. He's gonna come out super OP than it already is.
And I think the other question is like, this obviously can get revealed later on, but like you mentioned earlier, when Geto was revealed that whatever that cursed brain is, who that is actually, and then like also the person that they got the body from, whether they killed that person or that's another person that's working on the inside as like a spy to get the body.
Yeah, like cause I remember seeing them 2 girls that was just
they was like giving his body back.
Oh Oh, that
Like,
wanted ghetto. Yeah,
Who was them two girls?
those are the two girls from the movie that he saved. So that's
Yeah, remember
so
they was walking
in
around with the phone?
remember in the beginning of the season they had the flashback when they're younger.
Oh,
Before he flips and like changes, he sees those girls in the cage and they're blaming those girls for everything. But he was
that's
talking.
too. Okay.
He was talking to himself like, "Hey, no, these girls didn't do it. I already took care of the culprits. Why are these girls in cages?" And that's why he became.
Okay, I didn't know that was them. Okay.
But that's why they want to get his body
Yeah,
back.
Same one that was in the movie.
And obviously they're gonna do something like whenever he's at his weakest, they're gonna pull up.
Yeah, that's, I think they said when they was backing up, like,
They did say, you gonna pay for this.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that sneak attack.
Hey, it was on some creepy stuff. Though. They just faded into the crowd. I was like, dang.
When they showed them, I just seen like, who the hell these two ducked down? They had a little cursed little thing with them too. I'm like, the hell? Cause I thought they was like two of the ones that Mahito like transformed or whatever.
Nah, those are the
two
girls
from the movie.
Yeah, from the movie. It basically that's like their dad because
Now, if they don't sneak them, I feel like
they gonna play a part in him
Yeah, but
taking
I
the
feel-
L.
Yeah, 'cause
Whatever.
I feel like
they
one-
wouldn't have showed them.
I feel like one of them gonna either get killed or they both gonna get killed. And that's gonna get Ghetto to come back out, get his body back.
Kind of did when Gojo kind of
Yeah,
Say,
'cause-
what are you waiting for?
yeah. So I'm saying like that might throw him
And
over
that's
the
another
edge
thing. Like,
to protect those two girls or something. Like he might come back out.
and that the brain had talked about it, like the body and the soul or whatever are linked. So like the fact that he can have some type of control for even after that moment over his body, like, you know, what does that look like going forward? Does it get to a point where the brain gets so weak that he overtakes him and then he's back?
So he gonna take over the brain that's in there.
I mean, he kind of did when he was
taking over
choking
his
himself.
body back. Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Even bro was shook. He like, look at this.
Boy, strong as hell out
He
there.
was shocked but amused at the same damn time.
And how long you gonna let him you do this to you? Motherfucker start choking himself out. Motherfucker start slobbering. But no, that was for sure. I knew something had to be up though. I didn't think his brain was taking over, but for him to still be alive after Gojo put the nail in the coffin, you know, something was up. But like we discussed, me and AD thought Mahito was the one who kind of whatever he did brought him back to life. But we'll get the answers soon enough, and hopefully by the end of this arc, because I don't feel like waiting for season 4. Where's season 2? Actually, season 3 for that answer to that.
Man, you going ahead 2 seasons.
So that'll be it for JJK. Another good episode. So let's move on. Let's talk about Bleach season finale. What can I say, man? It was the only thing I'll say this. The only thing I disliked is like there's so many we can call it reversals where it's like, oh, I thought you won. No, I really lost. Oh, you thought I won, but I'm not. You thought you won, but I'm really back now. It's like they played that out too many times. And it's like since the fact that we know Ichigo is going up there, like you can only do this. Like I already know in a way what's gonna happen because Ichigo's the protagonist of the whole show. So like he can go up there and everything's done already. Like, oh shit, y'all did a good job, guys. Good shit. Nah, like they're gonna probably end up losing. How they lose, yet to be determined. But
You don't know that.
them going back, highly likely. Highly likely they lose. He ain't gonna fly up there for them to get a dub.
Never know.
You know damn well. You wanna bet on it?
I don't know. You been saying all these side characters doing too much. Like
Well,
you gotta
but
forget
I'm
who they
saying,
are.
But that's
though.
what I'm saying. All right, instead of like showing them get killed, but then they're like, "Oh, I'm back now, motherfucker!" Like nothing happened. I'm stronger too. Like just have a progressive battle to the point where they do lose, and it's just like done. There's no point in going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
died
saying.
like 2-3 times in the show and
Yeah.
came right back.
It came right back. It's just like that's what that's all I was thinking about when they flew in the sky. They're all
Man,
up
we
there.
do that.
and I'm like,
They do that in Dragon Ball Z all the time. People get random power ups and then they back to fighting. So ain't really know.
yeah, but
that.
it's a little bit different though. It's not like Goku's not on the way, and it's like, you know, I don't think it's exactly the same. 'Cause
The
at least they get brought back to life by the Dragon Balls, but
The
that's like
holonemic
after
part.
the fact of everything happening, not during the moment where you got.
Do you see the abilities they're using though?
Who?
Like these ain't no normal
one?
abilities they're using. First of all, she healed holes in this man's body.
That's all I'm saying.
Quick work.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
What did he
I
made
would have
him?
rather that they just had a progressive fight where things got more intense until the point where someone loses versus, okay, you die, come back to life. I die, I come back to life.
But you heard what they said, bro. They cannot use their full power or the world would.
But
But they end up using their full power though.
Yeah, after all of them had to hit the suicide mode. Like, what do you mean?
was quick to this, huh?
Yeah, and the world was still shaking.
Yeah.
I heard doing that alone.
Yeah, because they all put their lives like together in a pack.
Exactly. So you can't expect them to go full power from the jump when they're not allowed to do that. Really. That's what I'm saying.
They knew.
So they probably thought they could just win off of what they was using already, which they could have, but until they got that power up. So
I'm saying let's just do you can do the same progression, just don't have anyone actually die until you get to that part. Have them push to the edge. They're like, all right, we're losing. Like,
they wasn't even dead all the way though. That's what I'm saying.
but no, they killed the Sternritter died. And,
What do you still alive?
huh?
What do you still alive?
No, I'm talking about the other ones.
Yeah, the little royal.
All the four of the ones died, and they came back
Roy
when the
guards.
fucking
Yeah, but
Yawatch used his fucking ability and made it rain and took everyone else.
They
not
said
the
they was gonna get
society.
revived, but that's not their fault at that point. Like, bro.
I'm just saying, like that's all.
That's what I'm saying. They in Bleach they got OP abilities like this, and it's crazy, bro. They got like things we ain't never heard of. Like that's crazy right there.
The other thing we gotta talk about, man. I don't know why they did this. I don't know why she gotta be eating the flesh and blood out from that location.
I ain't know what was going on. Was
'Cause
there?
I was looking
I
out.
think that's how she go. I think that's how she like heals herself. Cause she.
Well, that's how all five of them were. Like I guess they get stronger by eating the other one. Like
Yeah,
remember?
but like they ain't necessarily eat them like that.
Yeah, but I think her.
That was a weird
She
location.
was getting her blood back from the what?
I ain't know what part of her body that was.
I was questioning, then she moved up, and then the camera panned this way, and she went back down. I was like, God damn, like.
I wasn't paying attention that deep into it.
Hey man, I was like, because in the beginning I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. She's eating on her
She was like,
stomach.
shut up.
I thought she was like on her breast or something. Then they showed her.
That's
upper
what I thought
body.
it was too.
I
But
was like, okay, maybe it's her stomach. And then they panned back. She went back down and panned away. I was like, God damn. This is what we doing. This is I don't know what's hard.
Hey,
the
she
author's
was
name.
about to die, so she needed her needed some
I
blood.
needed that blood, man. So, all right.
it's the quickest way.
No.
You already
A
had to
little
open.
questionable. A little questionable. And meanwhile, we back in the Soul Society. Everybody just standing around like shit just not happening.
What you mean? Stuff was happening. People was getting finished off. Oh. As soon as that light came in the air, bro got.
But before that, like, you ain't, wait, someone got stabbed when the light came down?
Yeah, that Quincy stabbed that Soul Reaper like straight through his.
Oh, you talking about them sidekicks? Well, fuck.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm talking about the people that was actually fighting. We still haven't seen Toshiro, right? Unless I'm crazy.
we skip past all of that.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I told you, Mayuri ended that already. I feel like
Who did?
The
Miyuri?
captain with the glowing,
Golden Light,
the scientist.
Golden God.
Yeah, the glowing god. Man, listen. I guess they're saving it for next season, which is fine, I guess. But still, like, they could have wrapped that up instead of forcing this forced
You been
ending.
talking about you been ready to see some fighting, then you complain about the fighting. That's
Because they
crazy.
don't show it. That we had episodes of bullshit that we talked about before they went to fucking up to the soul, whatever the fuck it's called.
But yet you still want to go
Soul
back to
Bound.
Mayuri for what? Why would you want to go back to a
Because
side?
he's about to fight Toshiro when he's like taking over.
He been for him. It was
They
slight
didn't
work.
show what happened.
It was slight work for that man. Just know that.
Oh, here we go.
He kinda did. He told him like he put some medicine in him and like
Yeah.
it
what I'm
was
saying.
a reaction to him when that I think
Was that Toshiro though? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
okay.
Toshiro
So,
and the
you
other-
know
and
what?
the
They
other-
did
it
that.
was over.
Yeah,
yeah, they
you
first
know
already over with.
You're right. I'm tripping. I forgot all about that shit.
No,
See?
no,
Yeah,
what
'cause he
you,
put that medicine
Yeah.
in Toshiro and the other two captains.
Yeah, because they were
what
like,
you should be talking about is that Baz B and Renji fight. That's what I really wanted to be like. Then you could have complained about that one.
Well,
I feel like
shit, you seen they was standing there looking at you. You say, "What's happening?" I don't know what's happening, motherfucker.
I said, just know it ain't open.
Just know it ain't over. Oh
I
man.
think whenever he did that Yawatch did that ability,
Mm-hmm.
I think it killed everybody else down there.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it
did.
took their ability, their powers. too.
Yeah, more than that, some people getting disintegrated.
Yeah, I mean, it took everything.
It said that. They said
And he said-
everybody else die, and the people that deserve it live. Simple.
Yeah. So some people either got a power up down there. Some people got a power up.
Yeah, that's why I feel like Basby got a power up,
And
and I
that
feel like
girl.
that.
Nah, I don't think Basby got a power up.
Well, he
Well,
was
him-
standing inside of it, but he's like, "Nah, I'm not finna let this kill me." So I
Yeah,
feel like
he's- him and
I feel like
I
he
don't think he got a choice.
him and the girl with the blonde hair said that. Like, I'm not letting it end like this.
I thought that
I
was a
don't
boy.
know. They don't, huh?
I thought that was a boy.
The blonde hair? No, that's a girl. The other one supposed to be a boy.
I thought that was the one who said that. That's the one who said it, though.
Oh yeah, the one that was blood is boy. He got called out.
Yeah, because remember, you don't remember the other Ron card?
I thought.
We're like, I'm like you.
Are you talking about the one that saved the girl from like
Yes.
when he dove in front?
The girl who was eating Bambi, the one who uses blood as her power, is actually a guy.
Okay, but I know who you're talking about. I'm talking about the blonde
The
dude.
blonde is a girl.
Short hair that had a little scratch right there.
That's a girl, supposedly. That's just
Sound like
another.
a whole dude. What you mean?
I mean, she just has like that voice, but I don't think it's an actual dude.
Pretty sure that's a dude. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
I just feel like that was a dude.
Hey,
I was
man.
talking like a dude.
Hey man, I can mark another check in my W column.
Cut it out. Either way, I feel like Basby gonna live. He gonna fight through that ratio rate,
Yeah, I
whatever
believe
that
so.
is.
Nah, I think that's over with, but they just didn't go back down.
Yeah.
To show like what happened.
Yeah, I feel like he
After
survived.
After they got that power up or whatever.
Because everybody else got hit with it. They just
Disintegrated.
yeah, instantly. Bro, still like he's standing in there like powering up through it. Like he's like, I'm finna power through this. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he might live.
I think he will.
They gonna need somebody down there to fight.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I need to stay out of this.
I don't want to. Honestly, you can't depend on me no more because I really don't remember everything that happened. Even though I read the manga, I don't remember everything that happened. I just know certain parts.
Well, it's been good thus far. I've seen a lot of I guess we can go reversals between the fights. Everyone just taking the next step. I did like old girl's Bankai though. It was pretty dope. Like she rolled out the red carpet. Like
Yeah, I
here's the
know.
red
Rolled
carpet
up.
for your L. Line up.
Rolled up the talent show on
I
him.
just hate how long the name was.
Yeah, she was OD, and I was looking at that shit.
Shitteroo, can you down over?
I was like-
I think,
God.
I
It was
think
like
the
8
longer
eyes
the
in there.
name is, I think more powerful it is.
I guess it's the full name. Like she used the first, middle, and last.
Oh yeah.
Probably a nickname too. We don't know you.
Yeah, hey, man, she said she had to turn up on y'all real quick.
I just like how she rolled out the red carpet and then walked around the corner like that. I was like, bro, like ain't no way she did the saw move. Came around the corner like she was on a tricycle
She honestly was she the new style bender, man. She was flexing.
and used all their abilities against her. That's the crazy.
Yeah, especially that one dude that was shooting.
She basically used they like she discovered their weakness using that. Like,
Yeah, like the dude with the gun. She made him shoot herself.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that because I mean she froze the swole Hulk looking dude or Thor looking dude. I don't think that's necessarily his ability.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good.
I think that was just. I mean,
But she used sand against that one dude that can twist stuff because he didn't do nothing with against sand.
Mm-hmm.
She's basically using stuff that can easily defeat.
Okay. she was OP.
Shit, all
But-
them oaks.
We all know that ain't the end. That's what I'm saying though. Like
rather
even
that
though
other
we
dude
see
used
that,
the Bankai,
you know who do you?
One.
The one that's been going off, the sword dude, bro, cold.
Oh.
One who threw the sword in the man's face.
And he got like a Z or a L for a mohawk too. I don't know if I seen that in this episode.
Mm-mm.
It's like in the back of his head. It's like it goes to the right.
I'd rather see what his Bankai is. 'Cause bro, it really rolled out.
Out there using the sheathless sword, man. Ain't playing around.
That's what I'm saying. You know his Bankai would have went crazy.
No, that's not his sword though. That was just a random sword.
I know, but I'm saying so he gotta have a Bankai though.
Yeah, bro. Like I think he said he didn't. Nobody like that sword was just laying around because it was too.
Yeah, I know it couldn't be used or whatever. 'Cause
So he wasn't even using his actual sword.
that's what I'm saying. That's why
He
I'd
wants
rather
to see.
him actually pull out his actual sword and get to work. Like do something.
Whoa.
I think he can put in work with any sword because he basically made the sword.
I mean, he got cooked just now. That's all I'm saying. Well, he got shot, basically. Bro was moving.
Shout out to Bleach, man. We got, huh?
So they was doing their thing out there, I feel like.
And
I like how they
I learned something today though. You can go ahead and say yours first. Though.
I like how they gave you watched that Zangetsu look.
I'm trying to remember.
He hit him with like a little splash of that, like it had the black smoke coming off the side of his body.
I missed it. I have to go back and look at it now.
Are you talking about he was like I forgot the Squad Zero captain name.
Yeah. He hit him.
How he was like I guess like taking the black from him and all that stuff.
Yeah, like right after that. It was like right after that. It literally just showed it because I just watched it with you and I was like, oh, I didn't even notice that at first. Yeah.
Hey, and speaking of, so let me say this first thing before I forget, and then I'll ask you to follow up after that. It was kind of dope. I didn't know Yoruichi. I'm assuming that's her little brother.
Yeah. You heard that part too? They from the Shion clan. I thought it was a girl too. Was it a girl?
I thought it was a boy.
But they said little sister.
Yeah, I think it was a girl.
He said it's a sister. I didn't
Pretty sure
see
they said
it.
little sister.
I didn't see. I'll watch it back because she kind of seemed, but then I don't know. It was a mix.
Said she's from the same clan, so I figured.
Yeah, she look exactly like Yoruichi though. Same hair.
Maybe
same
I'm just
color.
looking for the body that's not there. That's why I'm assuming it's a boy.
It's a little girl.
I will see. I'll watch it. I'm just saying. I don't remember saying she's from the same clan. All I seen was heir to the clan. I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah, I think it was a girl. Yeah, I think it is.
Hey man, there's some couple curveballs in this anime already thus far. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all got thrown away. Maybe I did. We'll find out
I just
next
watched
time.
it with you again, so I know what I'm talking about.
Well, the question I was gonna ask though was like I forgot to ask you this since you've watched it and then obviously you've watched it, Jimmy. How of a unveiling was it when you found out that the old Jesus Christ Zangetsu was you watched the whole time? This is Quincy Powers from like Bleach One, like the silhouette has always been you watch the whole time.
I thought you asked him this already.
Maybe I did. I don't remember asking you, but
I don't remember.
I know that's Jimmy.
Was you asking me right now? Or was you
Yeah, I was up both of y'all. But I was just saying.
I was.
You did ask.
All right, cool, man. I forgot, man. I'm sorry, man. Say it again, man. Let the people know, man. All right.
I don't know. I was kind of shocked because like you didn't know that.
He's right there the whole time.
Yeah, you didn't know Ichigo had Quincy powers too.
Yep. It was just dope seeing all that, and they were like, yeah, the I guess the real Zangetsu was the white one, right? It wasn't really a hollow. That was Zangetsu, truly, right? If I'm not mistaken. Because they're like, he's always been trying to protect you or whatever, make you stronger, but I'm not your true powers. Your true powers have been sealed, and then he kind of left, and then yeah. What did you say last time? I don't remember us talking about it, but go ahead.
Well, you didn't ask me last time. You asked him because he read the manga and stuff.
Well, I'm asking you now. So, how did you feel when they revealed that you find out basically your watch has been with him the whole time? A part of him, anyways, has been with him the whole time.
I mean, I thought it was heat. It just gave me that Attack on Titan Bob.
He did. I felt the same way. It was just dope because you seen someone who's been with him this whole time, and then he's like letting you know, like.
I mean, when you think about it though, Ichigo been getting hold his whole life like that, so don't even matter no more at this point.
Hey, I seen a funny meme though. Like they're like they compared Ichigo, Naruto, I think Tanjiro, and someone else. I think Deku. He said, "I'm the only one with a dad."
That's tough.
Damn.
It is fucked up. But nah, man, Bleach. There's a lot of like just. I don't know, this 1,000-Year Blood War been
Straight
top notch. There's been majority straight action, the majority straight heat. Like when this wraps up, in totality, it'll probably it's up there, obviously. But 1,000-Year Blood War alone, top notch.
I'm ready to see what Ukitake his little power that he got.
Yeah.
Cause he been MIA this whole time.
Yeah, he been in the lab apparently. He ain't sick no more.
And hey, Captain going up. I'll say y'all mind if I leave
I'm about to leave the barracks. And it's kind of.
He not going to the Royal Palace. He going somewhere, but he ain't going to the Royal Palace.
All I know is he said I'm gonna leave the barracks. So.
I think he felt Ukitake like spiritual pressure out from wherever he was. You seen at the end, he kind of had like a shadow appear like right behind him. Ukitake did.
I'm going to go back and look.
Shit, Okutake did. You never show him. What you mean?
They did show him at the end.
The very end.
Yeah, when what's his name? Shunsui? Right after he left the Bears, Ukitake's like, oh, you finally done doing. I forgot what the name was. What he was doing.
I have to go back and look because I don't remember seeing that. All I remember is
You
Like,
don't
we
remember
just watched it. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
go back
man,
and watch.
I ain't
No, you don't remember seeing like Rookie as captain at all.
no.
Oh,
The only thing I seen, we
I
see-
know who he is.
we only seen the
Who
head
hell,
captain say, "I'm about to leave. Oh, you mind
Yeah.
if I leave the barracks? I'm about to go."
You was watching JJK. We was watching it. It literally did not show Ukitake. That's why I was like, what?
I think it was.
'Cause it was the
I
the
think
lieutenant, and then there was another person that was right there.
I think it was the first final episode. It was a little clip. I think it was a clip at the end.
End of that last.
Oh, I don't be watching those.
I'll go
I
back.
skip past
It
those.
probably was because I
It
usually
might have been.
watch them, but I skipped it because we were obviously waiting, and then I was like,
Oh, that last episode, that was nothing but BS with
no,
Owen and all
it's
that
probably
stuff.
the
I
last
think
one.
the
before.
other episode, I think it was a little end credit scene.
Oh yeah, I don't be watching the end credits. I don't like getting reveals for the next episode.
No, it wasn't revealed for the next episode. It was just.
Basically, it was then. If you just said what you just
But
Well,
he
they
said,
didn't
don't
show
show
up.
it,
It
though.
didn't show up in the next episode.
they don't show him, but it showed that same part though. So
Oh God, here we go. All right,
Anyway,
let's move on. Shout out to Bleach, man. See y'all next year, man. Hopefully, I don't know if a date's been announced, but hopefully it's soon next year. We ain't got to wait like. Finally, childless reincarnation. So Jimmy, let's get you up to speed, man. Let's hear what some of the things you liked. All right, let's hear some of the things you didn't like.
I hate that it was mainly about his.
Well, that's part of his problem is ED, man.
That was what that whole little part 1 of that season 2 was about. That's pretty much what it was all about. Nothing else.
I agree.
You don't agree?
Hmm?
You don't agree?
I don't think it was a problem.
I do.
I don't personally think it's a problem.
Like they introduced.
So it's okay for these people to go chase after something that they don't even know that exists, but you get mad for this man trying to cure his disease. That's actually wild. That's wild to me.
Why would they make a whole part of season 2 about that?
Why would they drag One Piece out?
That's something totally different. We talking about.
It's not anything different because you get mad at these short animes for trying to like have their own story, but it's okay for One Piece to have like a whole novel about shit that don't even matter.
Like what?
Most of the shit that's in there, like, what do you mean? It's 1,000 episodes for what?
Okay, that's because they dragging out the fights. That's it.
That's not just the fights that they dragging out.
What else did they drag out?
Most of the show.
They know. The fights is what
All
make
right.
the show drag on.
All right.
Okay,
His ED is what he literally went there for.
so you didn't like basically the show was about him figuring out how to cure his. You wanted more of the same from like what you seen from the
Yeah,
first
'cause
season.
they introduced a whole lot of stuff. They introduced the fact that it's another person there, just like him from like that's got. Well, she didn't get reincarnated. She got
Transported.
transported into that world. Okay, they could have dug a little deeper into that. They did a little bit, but not too much.
Okay.
Cause he went there for his little problem, but he also
Man, that's a big problem. This is a
big problem, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah. See, he saying that because this stuff would never. Yeah, let you have that same problem. I bet you go find whatever you can do.
You fucking-
yeah, of course, but still, like they could have done more with it instead of just making that be the main thing. Cause they introduced a whole lot of stuff.
I think
They really didn't
Yeah,
expand on it.
yeah. They kind of done that throughout though. If you think about it, like we've learned a lot of different things about different sections. Like even back then, we learned about the different gods, and he met. Well, again, we talked about the demon god, right?
Mhm.
And we've known about him, but we gotta get some more information about that. But I think this anime has always gave us bits and pieces because like you weren't here for this episode, but I went back and watched season 1 and dubbed, and I learned some things. And these aren't really spoilers because they've happened up to this point. So one, Rudius, well before the Great Teleportation. So do you remember the little what was in the sky before it happened? It was like that sun or Mars with 2 rings. Rudy had made kind of a wish and said, I hope a pretty girl falls from the sky. He says that at the window, and he kind of missed that too. And not only does Nanahoshi, the girl with the white mask, gets teleported, but also Sylphie. So I don't know if he has something to do with that too. In the beginning of the whole show, you hear someone like a police making a report that, hey, there's 1 killed and 2 are missing. So not only is
like before he died?
No, when he died.
Oh,
like the police are making a report like 1 is killed, 2 are missing. So we know Rudy just got reincarnated. He's the one who died. And Hoshi's the one that got teleported, but there's also a third one.
But she says didn't she say she was there like a shorter time than him though?
No, she came after he got there. So when that teleport happened, that's when she came.
Okay.
But he got reincarnated, so he was there for 6 years.
So is she one of the people that's missing?
Yes.
So why did it take her so long to get there?
We don't know the answer to that yet, but also there's one more person that's missing. And then she's kind of like looking for someone, because she's like, here's a list of names. Does any of them make sound familiar to you? So there's someone else out in this world. We don't know if they got teleported at the same time, before or after, but they're supposed to be in the world.
Wow. So I think it got a lot to do with the man god, probably.
Could be. There's a lot of
Because
missing things. He knows too much.
He appears
conveniently.
Yeah.
And he says he enjoys watching it. It's like playing out. It's like a game almost into him. So yeah.
And that's why everybody want to kill his ass. Like,
we don't know the full story, and I think that's what makes this a lot of this interesting. You have a huge world, and I told AD this a couple episodes, but before I get to that, I wanted to get to the last point. Another point too. Do you remember season 1 when Eris's grandpa died? They executed him.
Vaguely.
So, anyways, they blame him for the mass teleportation for whatever reason. Say it's your fault. You didn't do it. You didn't take care of it. Your people, like, because his people, part of the region of where he governs, got scattered. He's responsible. They executed him. In that room, you see Sylphie, the princess, and Luke up top in that same room. So they were there when it happened. So we're gonna see how that
they was there when
his grandpa got executed. We didn't know who those characters were because we weren't up to now. But at that point, Sylphie was already with the princess traveling as Fitz.
Damn, I have to go back and rewatch that shit.
So there's a lot of like pieces and bits and pieces similar to like how Attack on Titan works that kind of like foreshadow. There's some other ones too. Obviously, like one that we've just cured the ED. They had that same elixir because Rudy's had got it back when he was down there, but he dropped it or something with Eris, or someone dropped it when he was around Eris. But those are some of the ones that I caught on watching back and then catching up again just to see. Okay, this is this. So some things to look forward to. But I hear you out because like this like core is different. I think it's still. This is why I think it's good. Obviously, it's not the same. It's not the same as the first season. It's a lot slower. There was barely any action. But I will say, for all intents and purposes, it's like there's not many. I told AD this. There's not many anime that I can think of that kind of has this range. You have pretty good characters, I would say. You have great character development. You have a great world. You have like it's mature setting, so like people are actually dying and stuff like that. Has great animation, great action scenes, and then like for me, this personal arc, this like whole, I guess we can call it confession arc, is a love interest. Like this is like obviously there was a lot of episodes that build up to that point, but I think it was like really like a good season of your like looking at it from that way versus, you know, kind of expecting something from season 1 to kind of get your interest or have that type of effect. It took you in a different like, not gonna say genre necessarily, but it gave you a different feel for an anime, and it still made it good in my opinion. It was like really wholesome. You see the characters and all that, that side of them, because you don't really see like many anime at this level with like this type of range do it that way. You know, if it's
I like this. I like the season, but I hate the fact that they mainly focus on that because Rudy, he got a lot of character development in this season, somewhat. Then you figure out where Sylphie was at the whole damn time during season from after the teleportation, and then you find out about old girl, she from where Rudius is. It's like it's just a whole lot of information that they give you, and it's just sitting
there versus you're only focused on, you know, him.
I understand it's gonna be 2 parts to it, but they just kept introducing a whole lot of stuff.
Just give me a little bit. And I think, but again, I think they're just doing this to kind of set you up later on, because I found all that in the first season. So it could have been some more I missed, but it's just, I look at it from that aspect. It's like, I think it's just going to happen again. And then again, I appreciate the range. So in my opinion, not many animes can kind of go these different directions. This is just strictly character building. You have a romance arc, essentially. You have your action. It can get dark at times in the show.
Yeah.
So I can't think of another show that comes close to this. Like, I had asked AD on a previous pod, I was like, what's like a confession in like one of the popular animes we watched that was like actually good? His was, and it wasn't bad, but his was when Naruto went berserk over Hinata during the Pain arc, which I don't necessarily call a confession, but you've seen his vindictive.
So the confession was on the moon. I mean,
yeah, I was on the movie.
The movie, yeah.
But that was my whole point. Is like, you don't see this level, in my opinion, in anime. Not in the series, in the show. Not having to put it in the movie to make a.
First of all, that movie is canon. Thank you, sir.
I'm not saying it's not canon. I'm saying
you can basically call it part of the show.
Even if it was, that's the best example, and it's not bad. But I'm saying this, in my opinion, it's a lot better. It's a lot fleshed out. Like, a lot of things happen, and obviously there's a lot of things we complain about. Like, how do you not see this? How do you not see this? How do you not see this? And then for it to all kind of come together at the end was a nice touch. Yeah. And then I think they answered this too. They I'd have to go back. I'm almost positive in anime, she never said who he got that necklace from. I think. Or it was one or the other. I read somewhere.
Rudy's?
No, yeah, the one that Sophie made. They gave to Lilium. That they gave to him. Rudy's. The wooden one that Sophie made for him when she was little. I don't remember if she told him when he gave it to her who it was from. But anyways, I don't know. I appreciate all these things, and it's like, for me personally, at this point, Jobless is probably like the most well-rounded anime. It might not be the best when it comes to action, or I would say
you step back from season 1.
Yeah,
action.
Yeah,
you didn't watch Vinland. And nothing worse.
I didn't watch season 2 of Vinland yet.
Exactly.
You ain't missing a lot. I mean, it's solid, but it ain't like it ain't gonna be like season 1.
If he complaining about Jobless, he really finna complain about.
If you didn't like this season of Jobless, you definitely not gonna like Vinland Saga, because it's just.
Y'all say so. Vinland Saga worse than what Jobless was?
Yes.
Damn.
Well, like if you didn't like the way things kind of changed here, you're not gonna like Vinland Saga season 2.
Easily worse.
I'll try to push through it.
It gets aggravating because there's like only 2 moments where it's like, oh hell yeah, and then it's like gone.
Like something finna pop off. Psych. Just kidding.
Damn. I don't look forward, man. I got vacation coming up. I'm gonna catch up on a whole lot of shit.
Look, you can catch up on it, but hey, I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it. He did. So
like you like the story of what happened there.
Character development.
About season 2, I liked it. I just had complaints about it.
Yeah,
you just didn't like that there wasn't no action.
I just like it was. You have to watch it, and I'll explain. If I tell you, it's gonna kind of ruin like your experience of whatever the experience is gonna be ruined by me giving you any type of information right now.
Okay.
But yeah, man, this season, like even at the end when like they had to put together the game plan for him to, or for Sylphie to kind of set up the thing, like and they mentioned, or they didn't mention, I thought about this too. A lot of times you see when you got these isekai animes, they don't really take their past selves with them. They just become this new person. Throughout this whole show, he's still, in the back of his mind, he's still that, that guy who was just shut in, no friends and all that. And he's trying to learn and be different and change the way how he does things. So like, even when she setting up the date and she's like, hey, I need your help to get this flower. He's like, oh, okay. I know what kind of flower, yada yada. Oh, I got someone who can get it. No, we can do it. Maybe it's just me and you. And he's just like being such a friend and just not like thinking of the situation. He's just like, he's himself within this new world. And it happens a lot throughout this series. Even after they actually, he takes the aphrodisiac, he does what he does. the first thing he does, he's on that bed panicking because he's like, is this gonna happen again? Because she's gone. Is this an heiress?
Yeah.
Is this an heiress scene? He's out here thinking, oh, she must have to go protect his guard duty. He's like coming up with excuses in the head, looking out the window, and he's like shaking on the bed and shit until she walks in. So
he got left again.
That was it's a cycle, and he was like, hold on, you cured me, thank you.
I did hit the grab on that shoulder.
No, it wasn't shoulder.
Oh.
He grabbed her chest.
Oh no, I'm talking about like he started on the shoulder and then went
he
down.
was like,
yeah, then slid down.
Yeah. But I'm kind of like happy that they finally revealed that to him that was Sylphie.
mm-hmm.
I hated how long it took for him to.
I agree. It could have.
Like what, year and a half?
It took a year. Over a year.
They needed that build up.
What build up?
It
was moments that he should have recognized that it was her. Like she was someone hitting at it but then she'll back off from it, and he never really caught on to
You
that.
get to see her eyes. The hair was white.
Bro, the wand. He made the wand and he gave that wand to her.
Things happening like this in anime.
It's a BS. That's what it is.
Hey, I'm just happy. We got the closure. It happened.
Sylphie get to
No
be
one
herself
died.
now instead of being Fitz.
Yeah.
That's a whole dynamic they're gonna have to.
And then another thing is she gets to travel. She's gonna be with him from now on, basically.
So he about to leave the school now?
It's the next arc. I don't know if he's leading the school like when we come back into it, but
He still got that deal with a old girl, so I don't think he can leave.
I don't think he's to help her.
She can go to him whenever she.
Yeah.
What, you can teleport him?
She knows places to teleport.
Oh yeah.
I talked about it. The only other thing too is like so like you see how, and this is where things get weird because all right, so I told you about how Eris's grandpa was killed and they were in that room when it happened. She now has the favor of Rudeus because she knows she basically put Sylphie back into his life and whatever.
That was her whole goal her whole goal.
Yeah,
to get him.
Yeah, because it's political.
That's why she ended up just saying, look, either you gonna do this or just.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you see him anymore.
Yeah.
But now that she has his favor, because he's like, I'm willing to. I don't really want to be in the political side of this, but I'll, if you need me, I'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
When Eris comes back, whenever she's part of the story, because she went to go train. How is that gonna play out when you have season 1? Like I told you, they're in a room and they're part of why her uncle or grandpa died. So I can see some conflicts arising around
Eris is the reason why her grandpa died?
No,
the princess is the reason
princess
why.
was in the room. I'm pretty sure. Because they're both gray rats, but they're on opposite factions. So it's political. Like he was killed for political reasons, basically. So it's like Game of Thrones in here. You know what I'm saying? And when Eris comes back, now Rudy's gonna be in a place. It's like, where does his allegiance aligns? Because he's been with their family. They welcomed him to their home. Eris is one of the girls he loved. We'll see how that changes when she comes back because over a miscommunication over a note. But that's gonna be a both
finna get married.
issue essentially.
Oh yeah, he did want to marry. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I want to marry. He gonna marry.
But those are just like some things. That's why I'm like, even though we have all these situations where we're just getting bits and pieces, like it's all gonna come full circle.
Sylphie and Eris gonna throw some good hands.
Unfortunately, Sylphie gonna get work.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think
Sylphie's strong for a magician, but she's not like Rudeus and can't handle that close combat like he can.
Yet we don't know that.
What do you mean? Yeah, we know that now.
You don't know when she coming back.
Oh, I'm talking about her right now could work Sylphie right now.
No. See, I ain't talking about right now.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about for
unless Sylphie does some serious training and get some straight.
She said she wanted to train like.
I'm saying it's gonna be.
I think she was just gonna train like magic. She's not gonna train like.
The only reason why Rudeus can even like deal with people who are like physical or melee types is because his understanding and his ability with his eyes.
Not just that. Yeah, the whole training from his dad too.
That too. I mean, but they said his like swordsmanship was like barely intermediate. I don't think he's like advanced.
I know, but I mean, he was still getting training at that time. Like now, he's been working on all of that.
I'm saying, comparing that to Sylvie, like she doesn't have any of that. They got in a fight and like there's no like someone to take the attention. Like she'll get worked by Eris immediately.
Yet, for now.
So you think Sylvie?
I'm thinking that since Rudy is there, he gonna train her. He gonna make her stronger.
I don't think there's nothing he can train her though to like get her ready. Because for the things he possesses, either it took years or has powers for it. The eye, because he can see ahead, and then 2, the training with the sword. I don't think any amount of training with the sword is gonna help her be able to deal with Eris. Eris is a what did Richard say? She's like I don't know, it's a saint god style, but she's like up there with the fighting.
It don't matter. Hey, like I said, hey, magic can work. As you can see, it worked for Rudis on his dad.
Yeah, but like I said, like he has.
Rudy's been training since he's what, like
4? He was a baby.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying magic can do a lot.
It can, but it's usually not enough unless you someone like Rudius who's just well above his, well beyond his years. And then on top of that, she can't even silent cast like he can. She can only do some things.
Who, Sylvie?
Yeah.
She can't do silent cast.
No, I'm saying she can't do it to the same extent.
Why you acting like she ain't gonna just get stronger? Like, why you just?
But I'm saying because I'm saying is
we don't even know when, how, or how far into the future it's gonna go.
I don't think it's gonna go that far.
Like you know how far in the future I would say she'd have to be.
It's been a whole year for this arc alone, and we ain't even know that.
You talking about when the show comes back?
Oh no, it's coming in April.
Okay, no, I'm talking about like from like the time that it left off. Then
it's gonna start back in the school.
Yeah, we don't know if it's gonna get a time.
I don't know if it's.
I mean, the teleportation was like what, 6 years?
I just don't know if when we come back, are they gonna leave instantly and go to the next arc, which is supposed to be about finding his mom, or it's gonna end the season with them leaving to go find his mom.
I'm saying, you don't know how many years it can be there.
To your point,
that's what I was trying to see. Is it gonna be a time skip from how they end to when the show comes back?
See how Naruto went from 11 to 16. This one 9 to 16. Like, you don't know how many years can go by, so there's plenty of not enough time for her to train.
Like, even in that year's time, we ain't see her get stronger.
You're a hater. You ain't see Eris at all. So why are you?
No. I'm talking. But that's my point. Eris is already way stronger, and if they were to 1v1, it's over. She's not winning.
You ain't seen Sylvie full strength. You just saw her get worked by Rudis. That's a guard right there.
But they already said it, like a matchup. Any melee person versus a mage 1-on-1, typically the warrior's gonna win, because one, most people can't silently cast. That's one. Sylvie can a little bit, but on top of that, she still doesn't have what it takes to. She's like a saint god swordsman. I'm pretty sure that's what Richard said she was.
And she's also at a school. She's at a whole magic school right now. She gonna learn all of this.
She's been there long before
who said she ain't learned nothing? She just ain't using it. Bro, really hating on Sylvie?
No, I like the character. I'm just being realistic. I don't think of 1v1.
Realistic, she's at a school for her to learn different things.
And school versus experience in the real world and almost dying is 2 different things. Yes or no?
Oh my God.
All right, here's my last.
Sylvie almost died. She fell from the sky.
No, she used her magic to prevent her from flying. Okay.
Barely.
And then she knocked out after that.
Exactly. She almost died.
Exactly. She ain't ready. Have you seen Eris come from the sky as a kid and take down a damn cobra the size of, I don't know, huge in the forest?
It's a cobra.
Here's my last question, man, to wrap this episode up. I know my answer. I'll start with I'm gonna start with AD. I'll let you go second, Jimmy, because see what this guy gonna say. All right, man. If you gotta choose, your Rudy is who's the one number 1? Is it Sylvie, Roxy, or Eris?
Roxy.
Okay.
I'll probably say Eris.
Oh, we're all different. I'd say Sylvie, to be honest. She's about to die. Not saying the other ones aren't, but since 5, she was waiting. She didn't give up either. Roxy,
I live for
that's the teacher. Eris is there too.
I was choosing First Love. That's why.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong. I'm just curious to see what everyone's gonna say. It's kind of funny that we all kind of went.
Roxy don't like feel the way same way about Rudy as that Eris and Sufi do.
Well, he said if I was Rudy, I was putting myself in Rudy's.
She does change though a little bit throughout the seasons though. From watching season 1 to seeing now, it's changed a little bit. Not to the point where like, she's gonna walk up and say I love you type thing.
But if you was going for her like that, then yeah, I probably would have. But I'm gonna stay with Roxy because.
Wait, man.
Just to keep it like this. I'm gonna stay with Roxy.
That was a very interesting.
Yeah, because Sylvie is just like Hinata, so I would not choose her. But better than Hinata, actually. I mean, no. Hinata better.
You had it right the first time.
Nah.
But
because everybody hated it.
Hated who?
You said everybody hated who?
Naruto. Everybody hated it.
For
He wasn't allowed to talk to him. Sylvie had the opportunity to get close to him. Hinata went against everything.
Oh, you talking about when they're little? When he was at the swing. Fuck out of here.
See, you a hater,
You know,
bro.
some nonsense bullshit. Yeah, and I will say like a lot of things we've seen in season 1 got us because I watched again. There's a lot of like dope fight scenes, just animated wise. Like Get Elaine's like alley scene was dope as fuck. So the season
when she like somewhat
like flashed up
up.
essentially. Why you make that face for her? Like she ain't do that, man.
No, I say yeah.
Okay. I thought,
Still choosing Mary Leona over here though.
what?
Mary Leona? Mario Leona? Yeah, Mario Leona. Black Clover, bro. Uncultured, bro.
Jesus.
Uncultured, bro.
Well, first of all, you butchered her name, so it took me a while to fucking.
He talking about
Mario Leona, bro. That's how you say it. That's how.
He's talking about the sister of the fire.
Sisgolian, whatever I to call her.
Just
I don't remember that. I know she is though.
But really, she remind me of what's that girl's name? She hero number 5 on My Hero.
with the bunny one, or is that number 5 or number 4?
Girl.
Nah, she's not
The bunny one.
like a bunny.
She's number. I don't know if she's number 5 though.
They had a whole episode on her. I'm pretty sure she was number 5.
You not talking about the giant girl, huh?
Nah, Mountain Lady.
Nah, the one that was actually going off against some Nomus. That's who.
Yeah, it's
I know you're talking
it's
about.
the bunny girl. I forgot her name.
yeah,
though.
Mirko.
Is it bunny girl? Yeah, bunny girl.
Yeah, she cold as fuck.
Yeah, she remind me of Ghislaine, basically. They both fight the same.
She ain't got no leg or arm though.
Hey, mind your business. Soon.
Well, all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up on that note, man. Let us know in the comments, man. Is it subs or is it dubs? Peace.